So you want to be a better Bloodhound player? You have come to the right place. Here's some tips and tricks I like to use in order to get those sweet wins. Tip number 1. Bloodhound has 3 abilities just like any other legend. But from what I've seen, people do not use their abilities often enough. They're waiting for something to pop up or for some right moment to use it. Don't do that. You can use your passive tracking ability to inform your squad members of enemies that passed by or opened doors recently. If enemy players passed through recently, the color will be dark red. If some time has passed, the color will be light red. Of course, if you're playing with friends on Discord, you're gonna communicate, but if you're playing with random people in your squad, it is really important to use this skill often to warn them of enemies that could be lying in ambush. And when I say often, I do mean often. The same goes for his second ability, Eye of the All-Father. Whenever I enter a new building or hear footsteps close by, I always use the scan so I can inform my teammates of the enemy's whereabouts. This ability is very effective in team fights. It will give your squad information about the enemy's whereabouts. And yeah, you should use this very often, since the cooldown on this ability is 30 seconds. Tip number 2 is picking the right legend. Having a lifeline in the team is almost a must-have, but in my opinion one of the best combos you can use with Bloodhound is Bangalore. The reason for that is her second ability and her ultimate ability. Mainly her second ability. If you get into a fight, she can use the smoke and you can pop your ultimate. Your enemies won't be able to see shit, but because you pop your ultimate, you can see them clearly, and just to make sure to kill them all, she can also drop her ultimate on the smoke screen while you wreak havoc and distract them. Tip number 3 is use your ultimate. I thought this was a no-brainer, but people are not using their ultimates as much as they should. Bloodhound is probably the best ultimate in-game. It lets you track your enemies perfectly, and escaping a Bloodhound while he has his ultimate out is a difficult task. You move faster and you can see cold tracks, so make sure you use that ultimate anytime you engage an enemy squad. Do not wait for your teammates to charge in, you should be the one charging in. The 4th tip will be use ultimate charges. Since Bloodhound's ultimate is one of the best in the game, he should be using his ultimate quite often. However, the cooldown for it is quite long. That is why I always let my team know that I need ultimate charges. Anytime a battle would end, I would pop some of the ultimate charges to get it back as soon as possible. And the 5th tip is use your ultimate as an escape. This is probably the most underrated thing about this character. Your ultimate is not only great to attack enemies, it is also amazing to get out of sticky situations. Once you pop your ultimate, you are much faster, so escaping your enemies is much easier. Plus, with your second ability, Eye of the All-Father, you can also scan and track their movements and escape easier. If you use all of these tips that I just showed you, you're gonna have a much easier time using Bloodhound and hopefully get the win. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment down below, let me know what you guys think. I'm really enjoying this game so far, man. This game is amazing and there's a reason why it hit 25 million players. I can't wait to get back in there and play some more. But yeah, I hope to see you guys in my next video.